Okay, so we are going to be going over the most troll build in Warverse World right now, which is currently, in my opinion, Druid, which is the specialization of Ranger. Okay, so we're going to start off with our armor. For our armor, we're using full clerics for every piece. I'm going to be using Rune of Rebirth. That's going to give us a lot of healing power. That's going to give us a total of 200 healing power. And also, it's going to be 15% boon duration. That helps with regeneration, and that also helps with protection. And also, on the last one, the number 6, it's going to ignore the next lethal blow and gain barrier. That one's not too vital or important, but it can be helpful if you've almost got somebody down, if you have somebody downed, and you want to be able to finish them. For our staff, we're also going to be using clerics. I'm using Sigil of Energy and Sigil of Renewal. Sigil of Renewal will just help give you some extra healing when you switch to staff. Sigil of Energy is going to be for a dodge for one of our traits. We gain protection whenever we dodge. For our axe, we're also using Clerics, Sigil of Energy again for the protection on dodge. I'm using a Berserker Warhorn with Sigil of Force, just because that's what I had. I'm going to be using a Berserker Backpack with a Berserker Jewel on it. I'm using a Celestial Accessory, and I'm using an accessory that's main toughness with secondary power and ferocity. For my amulet, it's going to be main toughness, secondary power, and precision. And then I'm going to be using Celestial for both of my rings. Moving on to traits, we're going to be running Nature Magic. We're going to be using Instinctive Reaction. This is going to help us get a little more healing power for our power. Our power is riding around 1,900, so that's going to help give us around like an extra 100 healing power. And also the quickness is nice. It's not too great, but it's kind of helpful. We're going to be using Windborne Notes. Warhorn skills gain reduced recharge and grant regeneration. Recover health when you gain regeneration. Both of these are very useful. Regeneration on the Warhorn skills gives you quite a good amount of heal, and also the healing when you gain regeneration, because you gain regeneration pretty frequently on this build. For the last one, we're going to be using Protective Ward. When you receive damage, nearby foes are weakened and you gain protection. This is really good because it gives them weakness, which already fumbles them, and you also gain protection. And with the boon duration, the protection is going to be increased. And you're going to also be gaining protection from Companion's Defense step here. You and your pet gain protection when you dodge roll. So again, we're using Wilderness Survival for the next trait line. Running Occult Salve, you gain regeneration when you're afflicted with bleeding, poison, or burning. While you have regeneration, you can take reduced damage. Because this isn't our main source of regeneration, it does help us keep a constant supply of it. It's only a 10-second recharge, and it gives us 6.5 seconds of regeneration. Also, the take reduced damage while you have regeneration is very useful. We're going to be using Refined Toxins. While you're above the health threshold, your strikes inflict poison. While your pet's health is above the health threshold, its strikes inflict poison. I like using this one just to help with the heal effectiveness. If I'm fighting something who also has a lot of heals. Since I don't do very high DPS, it's pretty easy to heal up from it, so that will help with that. Last one, survival skills gain reduced recharge, grant fury, and remove conditions. The condition removal is key here. This is where I get most of my condition removal from. Obviously, in Druid, I'm going to be running Judith Clarity. Becoming a Celestial Avatar removes conditions from you. That's 13 conditions, that's every condition class we have, and also breaks stun. I'm going to be using Celestial Shadow. Stealth and super speed. This is just to help if I need to kite away for a while, or if I have somebody fighting more outnumbered than I can handle and I need to just get out of there. I do sometimes switch out for Verdant Etching, but being as I don't have any lifts right now, it's not very useful to me. For the last one, I'm going to be using Lingering Light. When you enter Celestial Avatar form, your next strike will blind your foe and heal you. While in Celestial Avatar form, your healing of others is significantly increased. Okay, so the initial heal and the blind does help, especially because a lot of people try to interrupt your Celestial skills because most of them are channeled. The outgoing healing, it doesn't do too much for you, but it does help if your pet's health is getting low. You can also run Grace of the Land. I do sometimes switch to this, just to help with a little more DPS, but Lingering Light works best for the type of build that we're using right now. For our skills, for the healer using Troll Wounded, and this is probably the most powerful heal in the game, in my opinion. It comes to a total of around 9,200 healing. Only 20-second recharge, removes 2 conditions. The problem with this heal is you have to pop it early because it heals per second. It's 8 pulses. So if you wait until your health is too low, even though it's a really strong heal, you will still get downed if somebody has high DPS or if they have a lot of conditions on you. I run Quickening Zephyr just for the stun break and the condition removal. The quickness is helpful, especially when I'm using the smoke scale. I think that's a smoke scale. Whatever pet this is. Yeah, that's a smoke scale. Okay. I'm using Protect Me. This is an excellent stun break, and also the taunt is really useful against melee, and also the protection, just to help keep that protection up. I'm using Signet of Stone. This is going to help improve my toughness just a little bit more. The passive is nice. Also, the active is not very long, it's only 3 seconds, but it is helpful if like my health is not pretty low and I want to heal up and it really bursts me hard. I run Entangle right now just because survival helps me with conditions. I've been fighting a lot of conditioned people. Also, the Mauve is very nice, and the Unblockable is very helpful if somebody's trying to run away while blocking. I do sometimes switch out for a Strength from the back if I know I'm going to be fighting somebody who has a lot of CC. But since I have a couple stun breaks and I've been fighting a lot of condition recently, I'm not too worried about that. For my pets, I'm using the Smoke Scale, and then I am using the Juvenile Brown Bear. If I see the person I'm fighting is going to be conditioned, I will open with the Smoke Scale, and when I have used my condition cards, if I get 2 conditions on me still, I will then switch to the Juvenile Brown Bear and use his skill to shake it off, just to help with extra condition removal. If I know I'm going to be fighting a power person, I will start with my Brown Bear, just to get in there. It's pretty tanky pet, and then I will switch to my Smoke Scale for a burst. You want to remember to use all of your combos for this. So Sublime Conversion, it's a water field combo, so any combo you're going to be doing there is going to be healing. It usually heals me for around like 2,000 to 3,000 healing. So you can do Ancestral Grace into it, you can do the Warhorn 5, or you can actually do the Celestial Avatar number 3, Lunar Impact, that's also a Blast Finisher. And you also have the Smoke Field from your pet, and you can do any of those blast combos in it to give you some extra stealth if you're just trying to wait out stealth from the thief, or if you're just trying to stealth up before you run away, etc. So yeah, that is the build.